Today we'll look about the abstract class in Java. So basically abstraction can be achieved by two things, either with abstract class or with interface. The major use of abstract class and methods is to achieve abstraction. So how does that help us? It helps us to manage the complexity by omitting or hiding the details with a simpler, higher level data. So, for example, you can think like a motorbikes, right? Motorbikes, what it does is it just brakes. The motorbike brakes, it just stops, right? But if you apply the brake, it will just stop. But how the brakes are being done and what are the functions inside it are being hidden by the from the user. So they are kept hidden from the user. So the basic advantage is now this brake can be achieved with different brakes, like the disc brake, there are multiple brakes, right? The moped and all the stuff. So that can be implemented in multiple ways. But technically, the brake does is all it stops. So that's how the abstraction can be done. The abstract class can have both abstract methods and regular methods. When I say abstract methods, it technically means that there's no implementation. It's just the signature of the method. The only thing is we need to specify a word called as abstract. Once there is an abstract word in the method, the class automatically becomes abstract. So technically this becomes abstract class. And also it has regular methods. Whereas interface cannot have regular methods. It can only have the just the normal methods and the variables, which are like static and final. And from this one, abstract class, it's not possible to create any object. Okay, because it's static, so it's not able to create any objects. We can only any class can extend the abstract class, and it can create its own object. So basically, this will throw an error. So if we want to see an example, so basically there's an abstract class animal. It has one abstract method and one regular method. A class pig is extending this abstract class. Now this will be having this the abstract method, and it's going to provide its own implementation. Once this normal class, the pig, this can be created to create an object, and this can use the regular method, which is sleep, as well as the abstract method, which is animal sound. So following some important observation about abstract classes, constructors are allowed in the abstract class. And also we can have abstract class without any abstract method. So there's not compulsory that we need to have an abstract method. We can have all regular methods, that's fine. And let's say if the child class is unable to provide implementation to all abstract methods, even the child class will be and the next child class, which will be providing implementation, has to give the implementation of the abstract method. The abstract class in Java cannot be instantiated. As I said, the abstract class language, this cannot be used to create an object. This will throw an error. To implement an abstract method, we need to use the child class, and this will be using the extents, and this will be giving the implementation. So for example, the abstract class animal is an abstract class. It has an abstract method and a regular method. The class dog extends animal, and it gives a method of make sound. And also, once the main method, we can create the dog object, and we can use the make sound as well as the regular method. Java abstraction. Another example, if you want to see the motor brake, which we said the motorbike, it has only one abstract method. So sports bike is extending the motorbike, and it's using this method, and it's giving its own implementation. And there's also another bike called as mountain bike. It is also extending this abstract class. It is giving its own implementation. If you observe, this is mountain bike brake and this is sports bike brake. And you can create its own objects from mountain bike as well as sports bike. And when you call the same abstract class, it will give different implementation or output. For example, the mountain bike will be giving mountain bike brake and the sports bike will give sports bike brake. The differences between interface and abstract classes: interface can implement multiple interfaces, whereas abstract class can extract only one abstract class. An interface will implement an interface, and class will be extending an abstract class. One more major thing is interface, the variables should be static and final. That is, once you declare a variable, you have to initialize the variable and you have to give the value at the starting itself. Whereas abstract class, you can declare the variable, but you need not initialize the variable. So whatever class, super flexibility to give their own values. So that is the main advantage of the abstract class. You don't want to restrict each and every class to give only the value of the interface. They are free to give their own value. So that is the main reason of the abstract class. Advantages of abstract class are it avoids code duplication, it gives code reusability, changes to the internal code are done without affecting the actual class. Okay, so that's about the abstract class. Thanks.